Wait, wait. Hi. Hi, Kenji. I'm back. I'm back. I'm streaming at kind of a terrible time, so no one's here. I'm not surprised. Hi, Darkster. Okay, people are here. This is okay. Um, I I went to Europe. Didn't make an announcement about it like the genius chud I am. Hi, Volde. Um, and came back, and I'm jet lagged. So I'm like waking up at 4 a.m. So this is like midday for me. I'm streaming midday, but no one's awake. Color sleeps in until like 3 hours from now. Parker, I don't know what he does. No one's awake. No one in the U.S. is awake, rather. Ugh! But I'm back. We have something to talk about. What is this? What is this? Who did this? I was gone for 2 weeks and like 50 levels have been placed. Like, what the hell is a neon skyline? I actually recognize this one. This one is not like incredibly recent. This one's 2 years old. Whoops, it must have just been moved. But there's a lot of new levels that I'm not seeing currently. There must be. What is in this? Okay, where are all the new levels? Okay, Chrome Hearts. Henkin? Disconnect? Okay. Oblivion isn't main list? Oh my god. What got placed? Like 30 things I swear got placed when I was gone. I swear Corrodare was not that low when I left. It was like at 135. Like 10 things got placed in the last 2 weeks. Like Loops of Fury? Dude, Enfer owns like half the list now. Can we not? They just pump out a list level every like week. What is this? Burbsack? Okay, whatever. It took too long to load. It doesn't look like a lot of levels got placed. What the hell is the Salt Factory? Okay. I only saw like, oh, chill. I don't know what that is either. Okay, I've only seen like 4 new levels. Oh, and Subsuming got placed. That's like 5 levels. I swear Corridor did not move down that much. Sonic Waves like 300. Yeah, what got added recently? When did I leave? I left. Oh, wait, it was only 5 levels. Are we sure? What is Infinite Chaos? Okay. Whoops. I guess it was at 138 before I left, and I just didn't notice. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, Loops of Fury is like 2 months old? I have never heard of this level, or seen this level. Dark Dimension I skipped past. Whoops. Crazy. Okay. I need to lock in on Frost Spirit. Where's Frost Spirit? 123. Feels a little high. But okay. Oh, Infinite Chaos is the Lucid Chaos sequel. I heard something about that, maybe. I never actually have seen the level. Oh, here's Dark Dimension. Oh, it's not that high actually. That's actually a doable range. Interesting. Okay, well I need to lock in on Frost Spirit. Oh, hi Soggy. I need to lock in on Frost Spirit. So that I can keep a list level. I'm 7 levels away from losing my list level. Which is not enough. We need to widen that gap by a significant margin. So I'm back to Frost Spirit today. I don't have like any GD stamina. I played the game yesterday and could only do it for like 90 minutes. So I'm hoping I can play longer today. But it probably won't be a super long stream. Talk about what happened after you left last stream. What happened? Wait, I don't remember anything. Did something happen after you left? Am I a terrible streamer? Cosmic Cyclone at 144. Oh, mold shit. I forgot about the mold shit. I don't know. I was just in a moldy mood. That's a positive thing. That's not bad. After 30 minutes, yeah. The stream got very moldy. Now that's a negative term. I don't remember how any of it happened. I don't know. I think someone wasn't happy with me making, like, not... I don't know. I think I was getting, like, bored because I was dying to, like, 30% over and over again. And, I started molding around, and there was a lot of mold. It got a little out of hand. I basically stopped playing the game and just messed around with mold on stream. And it was, yeah, I was molding around. It was great. Man may need the mold facility level. The mold quiz. Here, we can play the mold quiz. The mold quiz is awesome. Hi, Serpent Slayer. Okay. It's so good. I actually forgot all the answers to the quiz, so I'm gonna have to raw dog it. I think the mold in is the right answer. Okay, no, I got it. A mold gam. Yeah, we started putting mold into the name of, like, every iconic level. So there's, like, back on mold. We're 8 minutes into stream. Stop. And then we have Mold World or Frost Spirit. Context for that. It's coming back to me now. The mold, it's coming back. I was locked in on the mold, basically. And I was trying to say that I wanted to get back to playing Frost Spirit. And instead of saying, alright, let me get back to Frost Spirit, I said, alright, it's time to lock in on Mold World. Which is crazy. That has nothing to do with Frost Spirit. So, oops, I went the wrong way. Hi, Christopher. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. And there's mold. The mold song. How do you play it? Let me play the mold song. Maybe I need to make mold my menu music. Oh. Also, that might have happened. I don't want to talk about this situation right now. This level makes me very unhappy to look at. Yeah, that happened before I left. I don't know how it happened either. Like, every jump at the ending is so free. It's like a jump I've never died to before. And I wasn't even, like, that nervous. I was so level-headed. And I don't know, I got complacent. Oops. Yeah, that was also a crazy day. I was quite good at the pre-drop of Congregation that day. Oh. The name itself brings me pain. Let me look at how many times I made it to the drop that day. Okay. On the day that I made it to 94, yeah, I'm going to enjoy my push-ups. I know. I haven't forgotten about them. But on the day I got 94, I made it to the drop. 12 times. I made it to the drop 12 times that day, which is ridiculous, I think. Maybe B thinks. I literally more than doubled the total number of drop attempts I had. Total. And really should have beaten the level that day. It's making me upset thinking about it. I think that happened after I streamed last, so maybe the push-ups are this stream. It was 100? Oh my god. That's a lot. Lowered it from 1,000 to 100. No, I didn't. Okay, the only place I was like sure I was going to die after 75 was like 76 or whatever, because I'm really bad at the dash orb, green orb thing. But I didn't die to that. I died to the freest shit ever. Oh my god. Stop. I don't want to think about it. Hi, Tria. How's Azure Blast going? I haven't had time to join like a single stream. Getting a low enjoyment rating, but progress wise it's going great. Okay, that's mediocre to hear. Does the level have problems? I think I watched a showcase of the level, or like half a showcase, when you announced that you were going for it, and I was surprised that you chose it. It didn't like strike me as a super U level. That being said, most 2.2 levels don't strike me as U levels. Maybe that's because you said you like hate camera effects. Hi, Will. A long red light. Okay. Obviously pump from like a hard demon to high extended list. That's awesome. I don't know if I've ever had that feeling with a level. Like I know it's a very like defined subject, but I can't think of a level that I played where I was just like, this could have been a medium demon. I don't know. Maybe my mind is just blanking. Maybe like Cataclysm fits that criteria. I haven't done that in a minute. On the layout and compared it to the actual level. Okay, let's see this. I'm curious. If it's actually just a hard demon buff to extreme demon, that's kind of funny. Okay, we're... Oh. Wait, is that a real gap? I hate Twitter. What is going on? That's a real gap? How is that a real gap? Is it not up there either? You can't go up there? Because that looks like a slightly wider gap. I'm assuming there's like an invisible hitbox there or something because they hate you. And that was buffed from this? This is actually... Oh, it was this. The first part is one of the most inoffensive parts of the level. Yeah, that speaks volumes. Dude, that difference is insane. It just looks completely different. Like, I don't know how these gaps, like, are possible in this. Like, that's also insane. You are touching that spike. You are inside of that spike. And the saw. You are inside of both objects. That's so tight. And it was buffed from this. That's actually awesome. Okay. That's fantastic. That's... I wonder how old the level is. That's so weird to me. Like, the layout was designed clearly with the idea of being medium demon or hard demon or whatever. And somewhere in the process, they're just like, yeah, scrap that. List demon. Like, that's... You can't just keep the same base gameplay. You can't. Oh, that's such a bad idea. I'll never understand the thought process required to jump through those hoops. Maybe they said, oh, this deco is so amazing that, like, a hard demon doesn't do it justice. That's, like, the only thing I'm thinking. Oh. It did have a mainless difficulty part. Okay. And they took the classic buffet route instead of make it more enjoyable. How is its enjoyability? Like, what do other people rate it? Hi, Next. Sorry. I slammed this at the beginning, but I'm like super jet lagged right now, so I woke up at 3 a.m. today. And that was my full night's rest. So this is like midday for me. So it's like the perfect time for me to stream. Okay, so man doesn't like it. But man doesn't like anything that's not insanely click sync. So that's not a surprise to me. Oh, that's cool. Many people dropped it because they couldn't stand it. Well, props to you for putting up with it. It was click sync? Oh, then that's bad. Well, Your standards for ClickSync are also very narrow, so I don't know how much it says, because I feel like half of the ClickSync levels you play you also call complete garbage. Sorry, I didn't finish my thought. I'm like jet lagged right now. This is midday for me, so I'm streaming at a really bad time for a lot of my US viewers. Like, it's either school right now or, like, Colors asleep. Because that guy's weird. Buffed Easy Demon? Well, I guess it is a Buffed Easy Demon. The ship parts are hard, dude. The waves looked impossible. Ships are unbearable. I'm so curious now. Wait, man, I need to know, how do the ships compare to that one mid or hard tier extreme demon that you were playing? The one with the hard ship. Long hard ship. Can we not phrase it like that? Oh, sleep talk. Sleep block? Oops. Both are inconsistent portal garbage. Okay. Would you say... I have actually not far off in difficulty. Okay, I was gonna say I have played the sleep talk ship because I was curious. I was curious how the difficulty compared in both of those. Oops, I'll take it. Alright. Hello, Massenalt? Why? YouTube? Welcome to the stream. Sleep Talk ship 1's harder than the rest of the level. Frost Spirit's going really good, actually. As you can see... I have 73% on the level. No, you don't need to change it. So the thing is, if we go to my progress... Well, I forgot how for a second. Okay, wait. If we go to my progress, okay, the 100% were no clip runs. If we look at this, I was playing the level a little bit just for fun, basically, before I decided I wanted to stream it. And I fluked from 33% to 73%. That's ludicrous. I fluked some really hard bits of the level. So, for my mental sake, I don't have 73% or 65%. It's a very similar situation with 65%. I just played out of my mind off stream and got to 65, like, basically on accident. So I technically have 65 and 73, but for my mental sake, it's 43. That's what I have on the main copy. Also, I played yesterday for like an hour, and I got 28 to 95. So I'm really close to 28 to 100 as well. So it's actually going quite well. I think it is quite a bit easier than COLDEST right now. How do I know your name and username? How do I explain this? I can see who sends the messages in my chat. They're not just like words that appear on my screen. Yeah, Frostbeard by Colorless. Yeah, I saw Zeronium said the same thing. I didn't know he was going for this until he posted the video, which was after I started playing. Which is a little inconvenient. I don't want him to like tank another level that I'm working on. I think it would be accurate, but I have a bad experience with him tanking levels that I have a passion for. I'm upset about it. Tim beat it and said it's harder than Cognition. Well, that would make it harder than COLDEST. I still don't think that's true though. I mean, we'll see. Maybe COLDEST is actually underrated still. But I don't think that's the case. I think this is just overrated. Or maybe we can like meet in the middle. But I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something really important. Frick a stick, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, why am I... Oh, yeah, I did the last one basically to 100. I always forget that the start position only has 5. There's only 5 start positions. That being said, I don't feel like under-practiced at any part with only 5 start positions. I think a lot of the hard parts at the start positions are at the beginning of each start position. And on top of that, it's XL, and none of the individual parts are like that hard. So it's about stringing it together. So I don't mind the 5 start positions. It just looks so goofy for a super list level. Man, I really want to remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah! I was talking about how I don't want Zeronium to give opinions on levels that I'm working on, because last time that happened, I was playing Super Hate Me World, and he tanked that by like 40 spots. I think Super Hate Me World is like a good, large step up in difficulty from both COLDEST and Frost Spirit. I think it is a significant chunk harder than both of those levels. Wasn't just Zeronium's fault. But I'm gonna blame Zeronium because that's funnier. But I don't know. Everyone, I guess, is just insanely skill carried. What the hell do you mean fog difficulty? That's just lying. I'm good at slow mini wave. The wave isn't even the problem. It's just like hard all around. I would say apart from the last ship, Super Hate Me World is more of a timings level than anything else. So, like, the wave carried players, I don't know, I guess they still destroy it, and that makes it super easy. No, I don't understand it. Like, I got CBF after beating COLDEST, so I have the CBF skill boost for Super Hate Me World, and it still feels so much harder than COLDEST. And it's easily harder than Amalgam, like by a lot. It's not a 2-spot difference. I think if I had to compare the two, take Amalgam, add an extra wave section, an extra free section, and then half of another wave section, and then you have the difficulty of Super Hate Me World. Oops, I have quite a bit. Or I've lost a good amount of motivation to play Super Hate Me World after it's super tanked, because I expected it to be a hardest, and it very much so feels like a hardest, but like no one else thinks it is. I know I shouldn't let these opinions get to me, but oh, it's annoying how underrated it feels. Nelv's getting raised soon. That is cool. I'm excited for that. It definitely deserves to be higher than Congregation, at least. I know I haven't beat Congregation, but that level is still not as hard as people say. Maybe above Arctic Lights too. Yeah, I don't know. Your experience with Nelv was strange. Both of ours were. It definitely has the potential to kick your ass a lot more. So I feel like for us it's kind of hard to place him accurately. It beat Congregation and Sazerac. Oh, so is it going to move up like a good amount? I don't know how it works. I think I am in that server, but I don't look at it at all. I don't actually think I'm in that server. I'm just lying through my teeth. Okay. Where is Fog? No, Nelv. It's probably not even top 200 anymore, I'm guessing. I'm clicking on all the wrong buttons. No, it's 217. Jeez. Okay. So harder than Congregation. Wait, I can't even find Congregation. 205. It's a 12 spot difference. Okay. Congregation needs to be super tanked. And then Sazerac. Oh, 203. Okay, so it might move up like to top 200 again. That would make me happy. I think that would be a really fair move. It honestly can go in a pretty wide range though. Like wherever it is, someone's gonna be happy, because like you can just have such polarizing experiences on Nelv. Wherever it is, Solus will never be happy unless it's on main list though. Oh, I don't... Okay, 2.1 opinions and LDM. I don't know how much 2.2 made Nelv harder. I heard it made it a lot harder, but I think it introduced like two bugs, one of which in like the mountain, which you could easily avoid. I guess it added the dashboard bug in one of the updates, but I fixed that one. I guess it added some straggler bugs right here and there, but I wouldn't say it changes its difficulty by like more than 10 spots. LDM opinions, I don't know. I don't know much about. I don't know how the level looks on LDM or Nefesta mode or anything. I'm a boss, so I beat that on full detail mode. At my computer's detriment. I'm the lion. Level harder than Fragile. Will you indulge us? Not surprised it's hard. The list is hard, unless its name is Frost Spirit. No ego. Secret not placed yet. Okay. I feel like it'd be really easy to determine what level it is based on that, but I'm not gonna look. I can't be bothered. Did you give up on Axiom Mysterium or whatever it's called? Yeah, no, like currently the list is moving really fast. I feel like that gets said, that like phrase gets thrown around all the time. But right now, especially, it feels like it's moving really, really fast. Maybe I'm only saying that because Corrodare is about to fall off. But I feel like when I was going for Nelv, so this would have been in 2.1, towards the end of 2.1, the list was moving slow enough that Nelv... Okay, I initially dropped Nelv at like 143 because I had the pressure to beat it before it fell off the list. And then it didn't fall off the list until like a month and a half later. So I learned I had the time. So like the list moved 7 spots in like 45 days. I feel like in the last 45 days, it's moved like double that. So I think it's definitely moving faster than 2.1. Like ever in 2.1. Which makes some amount of sense. It did Geometry Dash hit the max player peak a couple of days ago. Which is crazy. Oh, I forgot about Jinxie. I forgot about Jinxie that he picked up the game. Yeah, no, it really is moving fast now. I feel a little bad. I told Color that he could safely go for Tailstall and it definitely would not fall off the list. Because you always think the list is moving faster than it is. And it's like 3 spots away from moving off the list. That shit is actually going to fall off the list. And I was wrong. The list is actually moving fast. He is close to beating it. But he's got to feel some amount of pressure there. We need more people to play Azure Blast. I have to take one for the team. Tria, I'm in a complicated situation. I'm in a situationship with Frost Spirit. Frost Spirit, I don't think is actually going to be my hardest. So I'm saving my hardest for the level that's going to be my hardest. Maybe after my real hardest, I can play Azure Blast and suffer. But this isn't my real hardest. I have another hardest like that I'm going to do directly after this. So I have to wait on Azure Blast. I know Azure Blast would be my hardest. It might be my hardest regardless of whether I do it before or after my next like real planned hardest. Okay, Tria. Similarly, I need you. It's a few spots below the golden. I don't want to do something the golden difficulty. How many attempts do you have on it? Also, Tria, you're gonna have to. If I play Azure Blast, you're gonna have to play Corrodare, and let the list know that it's also underrated. Maybe. I need time on that. I need to simmer on my Corrodare placement. I need to actually beat more levels around its range. It's definitely, I think it's definitely quite a bit harder than Amalgam. And harder than Frost Spirit, but that isn't saying much. And then I think it's easier than Super Hate Me World. It might take you up on the deal. Yeah, it's a great deal. I get to play a new hardest that's terrible, and you get to play Corrodare, which I don't know. I don't know how you would like Corrodare. It is second half heavy, which I believe I recall you saying that you prefer first half heavy levels. and it's choke point carried. So you might not like it. No. Amalgam can't be at 180. I'm not allowing it to. It's at 160 max. It was at 145 when I beat it. So if it moved down like 45 spots since I beat it, no, 15, I guess that would be slightly acceptable. I have to look now. I'm curious. It is 167. Oh my god. It's moved down 22 spots since what, early... When did I beat it? Yeah, I don't know. No, this feels like a super unfair deal. Quarter for Azure Blast. It's like your 5th hardest now or something, and my super first hardest. Does anyone actually say that Azure Blast is accurately placed? Because all I'm hearing is that it's incredibly underrated. I think if it was Keynote's difficulty, I could deal with that. Maybe. The golden difficulty, I don't want to. That's an extra gap that I'm definitely not willing to take. That's really cool. I'm a full half spike off. Not a single person had said it's placed well. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like Azure Blast is hard. Didn't you, like, go for it as soon as it released as well or something? Or it wasn't out very long when you went for it, right? It had, like, just been placed. That's gotta feel bad that you go for a level expecting it to be a certain difficulty right as it was placed, and then you determine through other players' opinions that it's actually bricks difficult. Is that a real term? That's a real term now. The shitting bricks difficulty tier in Geometry Dash. Thought you had to retire. I get that. I was making super progress on this level and thought I was the GOAT, but I think it's actually just super underrated. Overrated. I don't think I'm the GOAT. Frost Spirit is not bricks. Yeah, there's no bricks in this level. This shit is pillows. I like this. We got bricks and pillows instead of overrated and underrated. I'm jumping so early. Marlboro Reds is super bricks. Oops. Dude. I could have done that from 45 and instead I'm dying to the bricks timing. The bricks timing. I'm cracking myself up. Like this is a bricks ass timing. It's hard as shit. Sorry. I'll stop cracking myself up. But this timing for real is bricks. It's so bricked. Soft and bricked timings. Yeah, we need to make this mainstream. Tria, if I don't hear soft and brick timings in your next stream, it's raps. It's raps. Your channel's dying. Thank you. Your influence is waves. Dude, my vocabulary is bricks right now. I'll let you interpret that how you will. Except it's actually really good. It's not just stupid like 6-7. There's real meaning behind it. Hello, Saza. Wait. We came up with this. We're innovators. That's right. Dude, when I went to Europe, there were 2 people I hadn't met on the trip. That were there. And I had a lot of fun with everyone there. But I learned that, well, I always knew this, that I just kind of say things and half of the things I say have no meaning. But they, like, had no idea what I was talking about, like, half the time. Like, truly. And it makes me wonder how much of the things that I say, just, like, no one understands, but, like, no one comments on. Because no one really comments on it. No one. No ego. No one comments on how the things I say make no sense or are completely stupid. Like my brother doesn't do that. He just claps back with equally as stupid sayings. You guys are used to it. My other friends are used to it, I guess. How much of what I say is actually real nonsense? I make sense to you? Well, you know what the doi chicken means. No one else know what the doi chicken means. Are you traveling in Europe or do you live in Europe? No, Will, you, get this. The Doi chicken is going to become a thing. The Doi chicken is it's going to be the new 2026 thing. Keep it niche. I told it to my brother, and he lives off campus. Um, he lives no, he lives on campus. He lives at a dorm, and the Doi chicken is it's gaining popularity over at his dorm. He is saying it enough that like other people are saying it, and no one knows what it means. Where do you live in Europe? I might have visited your country. Romania. Yeah, I did not go to Romania. That's cool though. Oh, stop. Maybe it should have been obvious, yeah. Romania is okay. Man is just a visionary. He just knows. Now, one of the places I was going was France, and you already know that I learned how to say the Doi chicken in French. And it was so worth it. I got to say the Doi chicken in French exactly 0 times. Oops. Was the Europe trip for? It was just for fun. Basically, a couple of my friends got engaged recently, and I think this trip was partially to celebrate that. Um, they invited one other couple, and they invited this other guy. I'll name him. We'll call him Michael. That's not his real name. So they had 2 couples and Michael. So Michael didn't want to be like the 5th wheel, so I also got invited. So it's basically just like a fun friends trip. Hi, Parker. But we went to a bunch of super cool places. I had a ton of fun on the trip, and I got I blew up. I blew up. Quadruple wheeling. Yeah. I got food poisoning over there on like the last day, and I like completely blew up. Oh, I also oh, this is so good. One of the places we went was Paris, obviously. And I liked Paris quite a bit. I was told that Paris is a little overrated, but I liked it a lot. I liked it more than I expected to. Shouldn't have ordered the Doi chicken. No, I ordered a taco from a halal place, and it's not a taco like you're expecting. It was more like a burrito. It was completely wrapped in a tortilla. Basically, they do tacos completely differently. Um, but when I was in Paris, we went to the Eiffel Tower, Obviously, again, the Doi chicken. And I got exactly one photo of the Eiffel Tower. Oh! Oh, I have so much to talk about. Hold on. Let me pull up my singular photo of the Eiffel Tower first. Hmm. Okay, Discord. You guys are gonna love this. Okay, wait. Sent it to definitely the wrong spot. Whatever. That'll do. Alright. Here's the one photo of the Eiffel Tower I took. Look, I like taking photos. I like taking photos a lot. Um, but I only like taking photos of very certain things. This is not my forte. Yeah. No, it looks a little different since than what I saw in the pictures. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that it was this blurry when I took the photo. It's it's actually so bad. And this is the only photo of the Eiffel Tower I have on my entire phone. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You can see the sparkles. You can see it sparkling and shit. Like, oh, it could have been a almost good picture. There's a lot of railing in the way and a whole wall on the left. You know, I really didn't care about this picture. I really like taking pictures of stuff that is like not man-made. Yeah, my friends definitely got better photos. One of them took like an actual um, film camera. So that'll be cool to see how those turn out. Everyone else is just taking them on your phone. Alright, see ya, Parker. Thanks for stopping by. I really like taking pictures of like nature, scenery, landscapes, all of that. I don't really like taking pictures of man-made things, and maybe it shows from that picture. Maybe that was evident. Yeah, if someone wants to send me, okay. Okay. What's my personal opinion about Minecraft? Is that what that means? Minecraft. I like Minecraft. I don't like a lot of games, but Minecraft is one of the ones I like. It's good. I mean, it just is a nice creative outlet. Fog is colder? How is fog colder than Frost Spirit? It's just the fog. Fog can be warm, you know. Isn't like all fog is like, it's just a cloud. It's just like you're in a cloud. That's what fog is. Really, really simplified. You can have a warm cloud or a cloud on a warm day. Can we not lag like every 3 seconds actually? Fog is significantly below freezing based on vibes. What vibes are you getting from here? If it's not significantly below freezing, what vibes are you getting from this? Well, these are cool. What the hell? Okay, man sent me some pictures from his Europe trip. Yeah, it literally says unforgivable cold. That's like absolute zero. That's where we are right now. This is cool. Where is this? Is this snow? It's like so. Oh, plane above. It's in a plane. Got it. God, if that was the ground, that would have been nuts photo. Next. That's cool. I went to some churches with really cool stained glass in Europe, like the Sagrada Familia. That was cool. I got some pictures of that. Granted, they're all bad because they're man-made. It's a consistent theme. This is cool. I bet they still had rats from the Black Plague. This is a cool photo. This is a super cool photo. Where did you take this one? This is also cool. Oh, the stained glass is so intricate. That's cool. This is really cool, actually. It's so dimly lit. This is something that I would expect to be, like, super lit up for tourists. But I really like the mood in this picture. This is a little blurry. Oh, so I'm not alone in my incredibly blurry pictures. Granted, you did not match the blur that I had. There's this fella. Sparkling carbonated water. Dude, you had to ask for your water still there. If you didn't ask for your water still there, you got sparkling water. And that was that was annoying. The White Cliffs of Dover. I know a song that's named after those. I didn't know that was a real place. Got a private tour at night lit by candle only. That's actually so cool. Hi, Bluebear Hacks. Okay. I have to say goodbye to Discord. Discord is making me super lag. Goodbye! Oh, I shouldn't have closed Discord. Okay. I have another story. When we initially flew into London, and then we just stayed in the London airport for like 2 hours while we waited for a layover to the Paris airport. When we got to the Paris airport, you're not gonna believe who I saw. I'm like 99% confident that I saw DJ Khaled at the Paris airport. Like, I'm so confident. He was wearing a lime green tracksuit. And I'm so sure it was him. So sure. He was the same face. Who else would wear a lime green tracksuit? It was DJ Khaled. I didn't take a picture because that would be weird if it wasn't DJ Khaled. It might be weird if it was DJ Khaled. I don't know. But I'm so sure. Yeah, I did see you were in London. I was in London the 20. Let me think. In the European time zone, I guess the London time zone, I was in London the 27th and the 9th. Wait, no shot. Where? We probably wouldn't have seen each other. Wait, did you have layovers in LHR? My level copy says 73. I got 73 on accident as a fluke from 33, and because the fluke was so big, I'm pretending that I didn't get 73 for my own mental sake.
Because I'm not good enough to get back to like 73 anytime soon, I don't think. I also got 65, but that's the same boat. .43 is also my best on stream. Really like nature, you have to visit Romania. I don't really know what's in Romania, but you've piqued my interest. I have a bunch of places in Europe on my bucket list, like in Switzerland, that I didn't get to travel to, and France, as a matter of fact. So I have to do another trip over there at some point in my life, or several, or just live there. Second one was pretty long. Okay, so the first one, I had an overnight flight there, and I was in the layover zone. I was in Terminal 5 for a layover to Paris, and I was there from, let me think. I think it was around like 10 or 11 a.m. that I was there on the 27th. That's actually crazy. I only knew you were in Europe. You were there at 9 a.m. To what time? Or did you get there at 9 a.m. and then leave? Transylvania has a bunch of beautiful forests and mountains. Okay, now you've super piqued my interest. Stop. My SEO device isn't working. No, it's still almost not working. Mountains and forests are like exactly what I enjoy in scenery. So I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at Transylvania. You've super piqued my interest. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Saza? I don't know. Saza sounds really right, but it doesn't look very right. Got there at 9 and took a cab to Canterbury. Okay, well I went to the layover zone when I got there, so we probably didn't see each other, but we were probably within like 50 miles of each other at one point. Which is crazy. Yeah, the meetup with John and Bacon Monkey came out of left field. I didn't expect that at all. Was that planned beforehand? Was that the reason you went? Oops. I've died at that last click of the UFO too many times this stream. That's really cool. I'm breaking the exact same town. That's cool. A meetup happened to work out. That's really cool. Ugh. Oops. How long was your meetup? Dude, I need to like learn how to lock in instantly. I was watching one of his Link streams recently, and his ass yaps and yaps and yaps, and then as soon as he gets like 5% into the level, he instantly goes stone mode. He is locked in so hard. And then he just like gets a good attempt, like the same attempt he talks. If I talk in an attempt, the attempt is virtually over. And even if I don't talk in the attempt, like it takes me 5 minutes after I stop having a conversation, I feel like, to actually start like focusing hard. Between like 2 and 10. That's cool. Tempest Tornado. What have you been up to, Blue Barax? Oops, I was alive and just restarted. Oops. Alright, good luck, man. Thank you. Oh, you will be back. Okay. Good luck with your interview, internship, intern call. I've been playing a lot of games that are not GD for like 3 months. I am like perpetually in the same boat. I kind of don't play anything but GD. While I was in Europe in our downtime, I downloaded the 8-Ball Pool app, and oh my god, I was cracked at it. I was so good at 8-Ball Pool, and then you know, someone else on the trip had the app, and they were flat broke. So I was feeling generous. I gave them a loan of 100K, 100 big ones. And you know what they did? They freaking like they gave me a super warning and said, "Do not share money between accounts." What is the point of challenging your friends for money if you can't like share money between accounts? I feel like that is not it. Why? And so what they did, they gave me the final warning. They didn't give me like, they only gave me one warning, and it was the final one. They said, "Do not share money between accounts," and then they took all my coins. They put me straight at 0 coins. They freaking hate me. I was at like 1.6 million. I was rich, dude. And they took it all away from me. Just like that. Oops. Suffering from success. I know. I was literally giving out a loan. He was going to give back the money. And they took away all my money before that could happen. It's actually so freaking stupid. So I tried to get my money back. And I got a good amount of the way. And then I basically bet all my money on one game. Ran into a hacker. Basically didn't get a turn. And lost all my money. So I uninstalled the game that day. It was a great 2 runs. I'm actually throwing. I'm dying to quite easy parts of the level right now. But I can do that wave perfectly. Okay. That's not an easy part of the level. I don't really mind dying here. Oh wait, I completely misunderstood what you said. No. I've passed. No, you're right. I'm never passing 65. I thought you were saying you weren't playing non-GD games for 3 months. It's the complete opposite. So I'm perpetually not in that state. What PS4 game are you trying to 100%? Yeah, no, my channel's dead at 11 a.m. Dude, oh my god. Watch Dogs. Okay. Dude, after Europe, I'm sick. I'm dying. Uberax, when in Europe, I got to see how much, or like the difference between a country that cares about their residents and one that doesn't. And it was beautiful. Number immediately hung up on you twice. That is upsetting. Yeah, we're all moving to Europe. Food is actually like affordable there. There is noticeably less price gouging. Like, okay, you know how in touristy areas prices are always like increased on things, like a lot. Yeah, in Paris, like the most touristy part of Europe that we went to, we would pass by these shops with like scarves and beanies and whatnot, and the beanies were like $10, and they were quality beanies too. They looked nice. $10. That doesn't sound crazy, but I was shopping in Dick's Sporting, or I wasn't really shopping. I was perusing in a mall on Black Friday, and I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I like beanies, so I looked around the beanie section. There was like nothing under $40. The price gouging for like clothes and food here is actually ridiculous. In Europe there was like one noticeable thing that was more expensive than in the US, and it was like junk food. It was junk food. It depends where you eat out in Europe. Like Paris, basically everywhere we want to was a lot more, but like bakeries were so unbelievably cheap. And there were a lot of places like that that were cheap. Tapas are kind of cheap. Yeah, everywhere except for France, basically. We ate for pretty cheap compared to the US at least. But yeah, the grocery stores are also nicer. And the food is just higher quality in general. It's it's so much higher quality. Like eggs, you don't have to refrigerate them because they're clean. They sell cured ham slices. They're not cooked. No, not slices. Legs. They sell like whole legs of ham, and they're not cooked. They're like cured, and they're completely edible, just like off the leg. No cooking necessary. Like the amount of raw food that they were cured, not technically raw. The amount of like uncooked meats they were willing to serve there, it was so much, and it's just like not something you find in the U.S. ever. Oh, I lost like 5 pounds. Yeah, like every day we did like 30,000 steps. Yeah. If you wash the eggs, the natural coating comes off. So I guess the US just washes the eggs. Or maybe their chickens are less healthy, so they have to like do some sort of clean on the eggs. Yeah, the US just hates you. I was prepared for like Europe to hate me because I'm a tourist, but they were pretty nice there. I feel like most everywhere we went, they were like very welcoming of us. As far as I could tell, didn't speak their language, so if they were talking shit behind my back, I didn't know, but I was happy regardless. There's mean Americans who get matched with the same energy. Yeah, that honestly makes sense. Well, okay, my first day going into France, the plane into France, I thought it was going to be bad. The What are you talking about? Oh, T. Whoops. I did have that. Alright, that is off now. I had 2 GDs. Whoops. Wait, what was I thinking? Oh, yeah, I thought it was going to be bad in France because in the plane for France, there was this guy behind me. And oh my god. I don't know what this guy's problem was. But you know those like punching bags? No, like it's like the balls, the sacks. It's the punching sacks that you like roll your fists around for. Yeah, that's what the guy was doing to the back of my chair. What? Punch. Oh, yes, this thing. The speed bag. This. This guy was just like on the back of my chair, like the entire time. And I turn around. It's a grown ass dude. He is like grown ass. He's with his parents, and he's a grown ass dude. And he's just like endlessly punching the back of my chair. I didn't say anything. He was speaking French the whole time, but I was so exhausted that I just napped through the entire thing, actually. I basically napped through the whole time. I was just getting a nice little back massage. But oh man, if it were anyone else, I can't imagine what's happening. The dude, I don't know. If I were not as tired as I was and was not able to sleep on the plane, like I'm normally not able to sleep on planes, and if I had that day, oh my god, that guy was getting flamed. He was done for. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't know. He had infinite stamina as well, because it was going on the entire flight. The entire flight. Just endlessly barraging the back of my seat. I don't know. I thought because of that France was going to be bad. But no, he was just a bad apple. He was a really bad apple. It was like an hour flight, hour and a half. Had a 10-hour one from Dallas. Yeah, I had a 9-hour one to and from Colorado, and that was actually, the flight out was okay. Coming back in, my butt hurt hard. And I wasn't able to sleep, so maybe that was to my benefit. Because I wasn't able to sleep on the 9-hour flight, as soon as I got to Europe, my sleep cycle was like perfect, or my sleep schedule, because I just went to bed at the end of the day, woke up at the beginning of the day, and like I was perfectly tuned with day and sunlight, or nightfall and sunrise. Yeah, basically. Except I did wake up maybe a little bit early for my liking. I didn't know this, but in Europe, a lot of places just like don't get moving until like 9 a.m. Like Paris is a ghost town until 9 a.m., which is crazy. For how touristy it is, I expected to see like some peoples on the streets. When I walked out, like, of the hostel that we were staying at, there was no one. Like, before 9 a.m., it is literally dead. I don't know what people do before 9 a.m. Clearly nothing. Clearly chill in their house. It was weird. I didn't expect it at all. Justice for Zach? Amen. We need to find that guy and castrate him. But that was true for like every place we went. Breakfast was really hard to find, other than like bakeries, because just like nothing is open. Also, I just don't think they do that many breakfast spots. We looked for quite a few and just like only were able to find like bakeries basically. Maybe we didn't look hard enough. Maybe bakeries are the breakfast of Europe. No Jeff's Super Bakery. It was Jeff's Super Bakery. I don't remember what Jeff's Super Bakery was, but I remember we talked about it. I have no idea what that bit was. I have completely forgot. But no, I didn't see no Jeff's Super Bakery, unfortunately. We went to a lot of bakeries.
And they were pretty cheap. Dude, at one of the bakeries, oh my god. So I was looking for some energy for the day. From this bakery. I wanted something other than just bread. Because that's like what all the bakeries have is just bread. So I look at this bakery's menu and they have, it's like crepes. And they have chorizo. They have chorizo crepes. I was like, oh, yes. I love chorizo. It's something familiar and it'll fill me up. I'm so excited for this. So I ordered the chorizo crepe. And this guy turns around to his coworker and says, "Do we have chorizo?" I'm like, oh no. Oh no. They determined that they actually do, in fact, sell chorizo. It's listed on your menu, so I don't. Okay, whatever. They make my crepe, and then they put the chorizo on my crepe straight out of the freezer. Oh. I was talked into eating it, but it was so unpleasant. It it was bad. I did not enjoy it. I was so worried the whole time too, because like, one of my friends told me that the chorizo in France is just supposed to be served raw. That's just how they do chorizo. But nah. The fact that the guy didn't know whether they sold chorizo is, like, that's concerning. Like, he gave me raw chorizo. You don't know if you sell chorizo at all. So doesn't that also mean that you don't know how your restaurant is supposed to prepare it? Because, like, what if you guys are supposed to cook it? What if you guys specifically don't have, like, cured pork, and you're supposed to cook it because your pork isn't cured? How do you know if you literally don't know if you sell chorizo? And it was bad. Imagine this. You have meat, but it's raw, and you eat it. That's what happened. It's literally just eating raw meat, dude. Oh my god. Didn't know what a tortilla is. Tortillas are like, I think tortillas are just different in Europe. I also learned that mayonnaise are different in the US. In the US, mayonnaise are basically eggs and a bunch of like super preservatives. Mayonnaise in Europe, it's very different. It's actually like real food. But I was very upset with my chorizo purchase. For better or for worse, I wasn't really hungry for the rest of the day. Well, I got past 65 and died to something really stupid. Okay, honestly, whatever. I'm just gonna play from here. Today's gonna be a from zero day. It's gonna be a really bad from zero day. Maybe. If I can get to 45, I'll be super happy. That's just gonna be what my goal is, because I'm not playing good at the rest of the level. Plus yesterday I got 45 to 100, so maybe I can just like super lock in. Immensely uninteresting. Okay. Your opinions on levels are unique. Uniquely absurd. That is what I'll say.
I mean, I never really had interest in this level either until very recently. Until I actually played it. But I think it's quite fun. And finding a list level that's fun is very hard. So I'll take what I can get. I'm actually quite excited for my next hardest as well. I also think that level is fun. Sorry for my loss. Oh, man's loss. Down base is crazy. I like always have a small urge in the back of my head to play a 9 circles level because like wave is like the most straightforward game mode. So I always like assume I can crush them, but there is no good 9 circles extreme demons. That's the problem. So I never go for them. But there's always a small urge to. Very small. Suck it up and try to make one. Yes, make a 9 circles level for me. Can I give you the range and verify it? Actually, that I know what your answer is gonna be. You're definitely gonna verify it because you're super wave carried. What? What? Okay, I'd gladly verify it. What range? Let me actually think. I do want it to be somewhat challenging. What would you think about... Okay, I almost said 300, but I realized that's Sonic Wave. Let me look at my personal demon list. I always think you should do a 9 circles extreme. Yeah. That's fair. Let me see. Oh my god, I just opened the demon list 3 times in a row in different tabs. Okay, Burp Sack Super Extremes. Let's see. Top 25 artists. I think around this range would be the fun. I think there's a lack of 9 circles levels in like the... Where are these? This is like 370 around, I think, would be an interesting range. Because Sonic Wave is at like 300. So it'd be probably about like 1 tier easier than Sonic Wave would be a good range. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah, around Ethereal Artifice. I was thinking a little harder, but Ethereal Artifice to like... We can make it broad. Ethereal Artifice to like 350. So 450 to 350 I think would be a good range. We have an overabundance of, I literally need the one site that I do not have open. I think we have an overabundance of Sonic, or no, 9 circles levels around Sonic Wave. So let's see. From like 450, there's Bet Noir. And that might be about it. Yeah, I'm not immediately recognizing any other Nine Circles levels in this range. So there's kind of only Bet Noir and 450 to 350. So it could use a good Nine Circles level. I think that would be cool. Maybe. Maybe. Because if you're doing a Nine Circles level in that range, why not just jump to Sonic Wave? Oh, whatever. I'm not going to think about it. It'll be nice to have a good Nine Circles level on the list. I'm excited. Dude, I've liked down bass a decent amount since I was young. It was like one of my favorite extreme demons for a long time. It was also the one I had the most progress on, like on mobile, which wasn't a lot. It was like 17%. But I always thought down bass was such a cool level. Now, after I'm able to like see the wave gameplay, it kind of looks ass. I don't know. If I went for it, I might have a good time with it still. Down bass incarnation preview 2. Wait, this isn't out? Down bass incarnation. What was the down bass remake that did come out recently?
If you wanna get with me, there's some things you gotta know. I like my beats fast and my bass down low.
Looks like down bass. Oh, deep bass is what I'm thinking about. Do we really need a third down bass remake? That's cool. I like the this one's old getting revamped. How hard is this? Remake that no one asked for? I think that's true, yeah. There's some cool effects. That looks like ass. I don't know what Ice Rod's part is. This looks cool. I like how this part looks. Wait, what part of the wave did I really have? Yeah, that part of the wave I like. Like this. That effect is cool. I like that a lot. That part of the wave looks really cool. Cube fighters Ice Rod. Like the whole cube? This whole cube? That's cool. I like the deco. Oh, yeah, I saw his name. I like the deco. I don't like the colors though, but it's not the fault of Ice Rod, it's kind of the fault of the level. It's just kind of an ugly color. That's cool. what? Okay. Wait, there's more? They're gonna add a second drop to the level? No. The second drop is actually so terrible. I didn't expect there to be any more. I don't know why a person with free will would choose to decorate that part. That is so true. He must be having like a midlife crisis. Dude, I'm cooked. The last like 3 clicks of the ship, I don't need to be dying there. Yes. 10 years into production. Town base. Is Town base really like over 10 years old? Did this remake start getting made like immediately after Down Base was released? I feel like that's what it have to happen for it to be 10 years old. Stop. Super development hell. 2017? Oh my god, you're right. Oh yeah, I forgot the 10-year anniversary was before 2.2 and 2.2's been out for 2 years now. So that makes sense that 2.0 is 10 years ago. That's actually crazy to think about though. No, Blue Barracks, there's no way Down Base was made in 2014. There's no way. Wasn't Geometry Dash released in 2014? Oh wait, it was 2013, wasn't it? There's no way that Down Base was 2014. There's just no way. Released one update. Huh. Wait, was Down Base initially a 1.9 level? Durr Burger. I like that. Whatever, I'll just move back. I think I'm pretty consistent at 28 to 45. Consistent enough. I'll make it work. Current rated version was verified and released in August 2016. Okay, that sounds more right. I can get behind that. 2014, that's just impossible. You need to look up when Wave was released. I would be a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little surprised if Wave was released like late 2016. No, late 2014. Oh, that's really cool. When did Wave release? I need to know. November? Yeah, there was no time for down days. There is none. Nada. Ugh. Okay. I have a click pattern for the spam, I think. My spam is just 7 clicks. Okay, now that makes sense. 9 Circles getting released in 2015. I thought 2014 was just like completely unfeasible. Okay, that's cool. Late 1.9, sure. 2015, hell no. No, 2016 I meant. Hell no. No, 2014 I meant. Hell no. It could be that all the rated or all the versions of Down Bass were like from 2016. I feel like levels were just like not worked on nearly as long back then, except for Down Bass Incarnate. Oh, thanks Bethel University. Yeah, I'll be your Valentine. Why can't they send me that email? I'd be Bethel University's Valentine. That's so cute. I'd pay $50K out of state in tuition for that. Oh, that's a genius. Okay. I mean, I think that timeline works. I think 2.0 was released late 2015. That was around the time where we thought updates would be yearly. I saw Mason's moment completion. I have no idea what you guys were talking about. I also completely forgot the conversation. Something about prisoners. Oh.
Ashton didn't say no to that. Oh my god. I wouldn't join ICE for $1 million. That's... Okay, Ashton. That's really funny though. The hypothetical and then the option too.
Nice, Will.
Oh.
No mold, yeah. We're done with the mold. The mold is staying in 2025. Now we have new sayings. Like brick and feathers. You were there for that. Bricks and feathers. Maybe you weren't there for that. New bit is bricks and feathers. It was, yeah. Pillows and bricks. Season 4 Fortnite. Consumable set. Restore health and shield. Apples and mushrooms. Huh. Okay. I feel like if you did a hypothetical with Thanos in Fortnite, that would have been awesome. And then there he is. They just put anything in Fortnite these days. Oops. Oh, okay. That's good. Now we can do that from 0, and I'd be really happy. Where does he get to back to the biohazard? No, don't tell me it's boring. I'm interested in biohazard. It looks cool. That death was bricks and pillows? I forgot where I died. It was a pillows death. It was in the pillows part of the level. It was a pillows death. If you're in the middle of the level and you don't die to the wave, it's a pillows death. Wave is bricks. Oops. So I read that UFO part. The pillows one at like 60? Oh, the UFO and freaking biohazard. Do. Your boss is so happy. Sorry. Yep. Sorry. You know, one-tracked mind type shit. No, the UFO is why I wanted to do biohazard. The UFO looks fun as bricks. That's positive connotation, by the way. Fun as bricks, but in a good way. Well, if it's fun as pillows, then it's a sleeper. Oops. A really good run. Don't open congregation progress. Don't remind me. What day is today? Dude, I haven't done a single good run today. Man, it's 2026. 41. I should have gotten past that part. This click is hard, but after that, I probably could have gotten to like 45. Wait, bam! Bam! I died to... Honestly, this is a bricks timing. Brick and mortar is a choke point. Just call it mortar. Fun to play once you get to the ship part. Pre-drop is bricks. UFOs, pillows. So playing from 0 is bad. Okay, I see. No, every end. It's okay. I still like every end for what it is. My every end enjoyment is bricks. Bricks and mortar, yeah. Bam. I like Bam. It took me a second to realize that Bam was bricks and mortar. I like Bam. Bricks, pillows, and Bam. Slang for bricks and mortar. This is awesome. We got slang for choke points, hard parts, and bad parts. No, not bad parts. We don't have slang for bad parts yet. We have slang for pillows is like easy, cheeks easy parts. Bricks is like very versatile. It's like I think bricks is bad or every end is pillows. Every end is kind of pillows. Do we have positive connotations? Do we have anything to say this is good gameplay? Wait, we have to simmer on this. We need ideas. Fluffy pillows. I was thinking fluffed. Like this gameplay's fluffed, dude. But no, it's just pillows. This part is fluffy. Fluffy might be the play. Maybe. This gameplay is fluffy. No, I've heard Shiketsu is brickin' bricks, dude. Color thinks Shiketsu is bricks. New gameplay part in Femur Breaker? Sure, I'll try it. Gladly. Oh my god, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Okay. I want to lock in and see if I can get another good attempt. Because I think I can get a new best from 0. Considering I just got 41. It's possible. I just need to be locked as bricks. Oops. Brickton. Doesn't look fluffy as fuck. Alright. I don't know when the last time I watched the Shiketsu showcases. Let's see how fluffy it looks. I know, I'm losing it. Everyone says it's bricks. Okay. Arts Core top 1?
Okay.
Wasseretta is fluffy. That's like the fluffiest that the Reddit levels get. I don't know. Some of this gameplay looks like toxic. Like bricked. But some of that is cool. I like some of the gameplay. Some of it's fluffy. I'd say so far it's like 50-50 whether it's bricked or fluffed. What the fuck? Wait, does your wave actually go invisible there? That's freaking bricked. You have to see through that? You have to track your wave through this? That's bricks. No, that's bricks. That's not auto, that's bricks. No, this is an unnerved showcase. No wonder it's bricks. Okay, we'll get the Zeronium video.
Hey guys.
Okay, here's the fluffy version.
With clicks, this is good. Man, the drop is late. Oh. That wave is fluffy. I know the wave is bricks, but it's fluffy.
Yes! Yes!
Good job, Zeronium. Let me copy the ID so I don't lose it. But before I do this, I do want to. I didn't save it. I need to get my good run on my runs on Frost Spirit. Yeah, no, you're onto something. It's a little fluffy. I was so close to dying in that wave so many times. I was like sure I was in no clip. Oops. Oh my frick, dude. I'm dying to pillows. Oops, I just actually forgot what to do. Now that's brain bricks. Maybe I don't have to complain. I'm only 10% into the level. So list demon, yeah. I think it looks like one of the fluffier list demons, but it's not. It's definitely not. From zero, it's super bricks. It's bam. It's bam from zero. What do you mean Nepesta just uploaded a Frost Spirit video? Okay. No, that's fine. I'm gonna start going for my next hardest, and every major YouTuber is gonna release a video on it. Eric Van Wilderen's going for a secret hardest right now, and it's the hardest I'm going for, and he's gonna release a video the day before my first stream. That's what's gonna happen. It's too mainstream. I have to beat it before all the pester worms get to it. Oh, my overlay is cooked. Yeah, I forgot to turn this off. Whoops! He said the level was hard to pin down. What does that mean? Oh, difficulty-wise? No, it's not hard to pin down. It's not list-worthy. Easy. Any struggles with it? Okay. I'm a little glad to hear that some people think that it's actually, like, accurately placed, maybe. Because it being easy for me means that I am good at the game. I think it's easier than COLDEST so far of all day. That's my current opinion of the level. Granted, that could change. I'm kind of basing that opinion on progress that I have while playing the level off stream, and playing on stream is notoriously harder. But I haven't had like any streams where I've really locked in yet, because I've had 2 streams, 3. Okay, I'm actually, my brain bricked right now. Super brain bricks. What else have you beaten in this range all day? Okay, wait, how do you think this compares to Cosmic Cyclone? Because you beat Cosmic Cyclone, right? If you think this is like significantly harder than Cosmic Cyclone, then it might be fair to say that my opinion of COLDEST is like that either because of CBF, which I don't think is the case, or it's still underrated a bit. I feel like if COLDEST was 10 spots higher, it wouldn't be crazy for me to say that these would be like equal in difficulty. Not sure how to compare it with Cosmic Cyclone. That's fair. They are completely different levels, and you're clearly wave carried based on your freaking Sonic Wave Infinity hardest. Oh, you used to be wave disabled? Oh my god. Wave bricked. Have you beaten anything else in this range? Oh, wait, you beat Crimson Planet. How do you think Crimson Planet compares with Frost Spirit? I know that's kind of not a fair comparison because you crushed Crimson Planet. Oops. Still took you more time than Cosmic Cyclone. Okay, harder than Cosmic Cyclone. I am kind of glad to hear that. I think Frost Spirit is very much so my skill set. so that could also explain why I think it's easier. But, of course, haven't beaten it. Don't even have it in 2 runs. Wink. Stop. Oops. Worst fails were 70, then 58. Yeah. You might have crushed Crimson Planet. I know this sounds crazy, but I feel like something similar is possible for me on Frost Spirit. The ending is hard, but it's nothing I can't lock in for and just do. Okay. Oh! 3K new with Creamy P is actually nuts. How many old? Because I feel like when you were working on it, like, earlier too, you didn't spend that long on it. Oops. $13K. That's still really good. Y skill boost. Brick skill boost. Don't know how disabled you were at what? Wave? The Rock CC... I don't know what the Rock CCPL challenges are. Stop. Gameplay wave gameplay you see in a medium demon for like 12 seconds. Wait, I'm curious. I wanna play some of them. I realized I didn't actually know any level names, so I have to get back here. I have to go back. Oh, okay. Struggling on this one while grinding Bloodlust? Okay. I'll try it out. Stip! You said medium demon. What? No, Valde. No, Valde, you can't be struggling on that while going for Bloodlust. Oh my god, you were really wave disabled. You were actually wave disabled. Yeah, I know. I'm doing like a 12-second wave challenge. This is like medium demon gameplay. Valde said he like remembers struggling with this when he was going for Bloodlust, and now he beats Sonic Wave Infinity for fun. Spent more than 100 attempts on this? Oh my god. That's so cute. Little Valde. I know you would want to attempt that. Little Valde was so bad at wave. It's adorable. Okay, I'll get to the drop one more time. If I don't get anywhere, that's fine. And then I'll play Mold Facility or Beamer Breaker. Oh, no, I'm not taking that. Femur Molder. Femur Molder is actually awesome. Oh, that's really cool. One good lock and then it's over. That's cool too. Playing that one on stream and crashing out. Maybe you were just in like a really bad mood. And it was like absolutely tanking your gameplay. Okay, no, I'm getting past this ship. Dude, when I got back from Europe, okay, and in Europe I didn't eat a whole lot of sweets. Like most I had was like chocolate croissants from bakeries. As soon as I got back, like I wanted to snack on something and all we had were sweets. I had like 3 different sweets and oh my god, my stomach hated me. Immediately eating all of the absolute junk that we have in the US. It's blowing up. My stomach is bricks right now. Gamer decomposer. Also, in some places where I drink water, it has a chemical aftertaste. I guess the water in Europe was so clean that I taste the absolute like torture that the water treatment plants put our water through. Which is concerning. I'm not a fan of the chemical aftertaste in the water. Better than the stuff from your fridge. I know, like all the tap water in Europe is just, it's just better. I know in a lot of places it's like comparable to bottled water. European bottled water, which I'm assuming is probably better than US bottled water too. They're just so much more strict about their water there. Which is, you know, nice. You kind of need water to live, but I don't think the US cares. They're more interested in bombing third world countries. Not to make this political or anything. Thanks, mobile. Across the street from a water treatment facility. Is that where you got the name treatment facility? Did you have inspiration from the water treatment facility plant? Pipe-like nature of rupture. I feel like it feels very sewery. I'm not saying that because I'm thinking of water treatment facilities. I'm saying that because I feel like treatment facility feels sewery. The green parts. Oh, and you know, there's like a whole green section with a waterfall. Ship part. Inspired by toxic sewer. Okay. So everything's coming together. You did a good job, I think. Oh, Brick's death. Pillow's death. Sorry, I said both. It's actually a Pillow's death. I wish I knew what that meant, Darkster. The #1 flow hater called your gameplay fluffy? Blueberries called your gameplay fluffy? That's beautiful. To be fair, it's hard for it not to be fluffy. Top 2 most enjoyed Extreme Demon. Could Loki hit 1 again? Oh, that's... okay, I'm flopping. We need... Mike gave neurostasis of 50, and they removed his enjoyment? Why? Did they give a reason, or did they just freaking tank it for no reason? Oh, well, it could be that Mike doesn't want his enjoyments in the server. Like, I'm sure if Mike came by and said, yeah, sorry, I don't actually want my enjoyment rating to be included in this because I don't think it's accurate of the level's quality, then they might remove it. I think that would be fair. If I play a good level and have a bad experience, you best believe I'm tanking that, though. But sometimes they just don't add them. That's crazy. Oops. Yeah, it's very disorganized. I feel like they should have a bot that like takes all the enjoyments. Like, instead of placing it manually, I feel like they should make it so that a player submits an enjoyment, and then if you react to it with a check mark, a bot comes through and says, oh, hey, I'll add this level. They could like make it a command that you do, and then someone just sifts through the commands and like verifies that they're not just complete spam. Their system seems like a complete mess. Well, of course it placed that one. We got 7 people to give awesome enjoyments to the treatment facility. And it's fluffy. It is cool that it stayed in the top 10. Alright, we need a fluffy attempt. Oops. I just like didn't click. My finger locked up. That was my fluffy attempt and I bricked it. I clicked so early. Hooray! Okay, I'll take that. Good attempt. Not a new best today, but I haven't like played that much from zero yet. I only play for like 30 minutes from zero. I don't know why he threw. I'm good at that ball. I'm good at that ball. I'm not upset about that death because I know it's going to get consistent. Okay. I have to play. This is the final version. Can I play it on stream, man? Do I have le permission? Le permission. Okay. I'll do a practice run. No promises I'll be good. Okay. Wait, I'm good. I'm good at the game. Look, I'm... Okay, that's really cool. I really like how the checkpoint removed all my momentum. Oh, stop. It's a full jump. Okay. What parts did you change? Because I don't really remember the gameplay that much. I kind of like breezed through the gameplay because I'm so bad at practice runs. Yeah, wait. That's tight. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? This isn't the true final version? What? Am I playing the wrong version? Wait, I'm doing it. What do you do here? Is it 3 clicks? Oh, I don't know. Oh wait, the third click is full. Okay, a lot of this click is so intuitive, and then I just can't do the other half. Well, I did it, and then I flopped. This is bricks. This tool is bricks. I got it. I just have to click everything later. Okay, wait, mess that up. No, that duel's not fluffy. The duel might be fluffy, I was just like doing it bad. Look, I haven't learned like any of the level. I like the redesigned gameplay here. The beginning was a little awkward maybe. But I like this ship so far. Except I can't straight fly. Stop. These robot jumps are tight. They're bricks, dude. That's cool. No, not another duel. Yeah, don't tell him that I beat Amalgam, that I dropped Amalgam. No, I did beat Amalgam. I did. I uploaded a video on my channel. Banger video. Go watch it. I'm working on I forgot. What's the level called? Frost Spirit. Okay, that's really cool. My momentum was just fucked because of the black orb. I thought I was doing the part just awfully. Oh my god, dude, no. Yeah, the practice mode with the black orbs, it's really nice. I'm sure there's a mod that fixes it. Yeah, I don't understand how that works. We're just gonna do that. Okay, that's also not gonna work. That's a scary wave to have at the end of the level. Oh wait, I missed the coin. Oh, you just have to fall? What do you mean? Is the fall like frame perfect? What? Oh wait, hold on. Don't you have to like... How did I do it that one time? Oh wait, you have to... There's a mini portal somewhere, isn't there? Okay, why was it not consistent when I was doing it earlier? Okay. That's fun. A lot of the click patterns are really intuitive, and then some of them take some figuring out to do. Going for dark travel. Good luck on dark travel. Dark Odyssey is one of my favorite levels. So by proxy, I kind of like dark travel. Dark travel's okay. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Okay, well, I'm back to streaming. I'll stream more consistently now that I'm back to streaming. Don't worry about coming back, Gibster. I am ending stream right now. Sorry. I know you just joined. My streams are at a weird time right now. It's freaking 12:30. It feels like it's like 3 p.m. or something. But yeah, I'm waking up at weird times. My stream schedule will get normal eventually. Or maybe I'll just stream like right before I go to bed and then go to bed at 8 o'clock every day. You know, it's not the worst thing. Going to bed at 8 o'clock and waking up at 4 a.m. It makes you feel like you kind of have a lot of time in your day. I kind of like it. I'll see how long I stick with it though. Probably not that much longer. But thank you guys for stopping by. I don't know what else to say. Have a good day. And Happy New Year! Oh, I listened to a different version of Claire de Lune today, and I'm thinking about changing my menu music back to the different version of Claire de Lune. Oh, but thank you guys for stopping by again. Goodbye!